What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. We're almost to the weekend. I wanted to show you guys something cool. Give me one sec. Oh, hold on. I'm joining in our guest before I show you guys what I had in mind. Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
how are you?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to see you again.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Uh, it's it's Wednesday. It's
It's
hump day.
Wednesday. Oh my goodness, yes. And I had a feeling that I know you had some unfortunate losses like recently. So I was like, dang, I hope
Yeah.
he's in a good space. Like that's so hard to hear.
No, it was definitely not the news I was looking forward to hearing in the middle of brunch. But it was definitely shocking, and it's still don't even believe that Garen is no longer here. A lot of people know her from Baldwin Hills, but with us we started at BET at the same time. So when she was in high school, I was in college. So we did a lot of traveling and promo together, and got to see these kids grow up. So they're like little brothers and sisters to us. So, and she's in her 30s. Well, she was in her 30s. So, I got to see the birth of her daughter and just see her as an adult. And, we connected about different things personally off camera. So we always say BET is forever. And it's because, once you're family, you're family. And, my heart just goes out to her daughter and her family and all the other cats and friends of Garen.
Definitely sorry about that. I mean, I remember watching as a viewer, and it's unfortunate to hear. Like, it never is something that you can just sit well with. So,
Yeah. It was
but
definitely unexpected, but she lived a great life. And I was glad to see everybody was just praising her online and just giving her flowers. So that was really good to
okay.
see.
Well, you definitely was in my heart. I was like, oh no, I hate that he's experiencing that.
Yeah, it was unexpected, but we have to celebrate life and those who've given us life. So that's how I'm looking at
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. And I don't know if too many people know you're like a reality star royalty. You done been on some shows.
I mean, I've been around the block a couple times. My 15 minutes started 15 years ago, so I'm very blessed to
you've been
still
before
be
it.
working. Okay. To still be working. I'm very blessed to still be working. And that just comes from me having a good heart and being a good person, in all honesty. Regardless of the character and the edit that you see, at the end of the day, no one will ever say that I'm not a good person, that I'm not fair, and that I'm not equal. And that I'm
Definitely.
not a good time.
Right. No, we met once and I felt like you was my friend in my head ever since. Like I knew you for a long time. So you are really a genuine person.
Yes. That's because I'm from Virginia. Virginia is for lovers.
Oh. But let's get into it. So, I was happy we connected and you were sharing with me your hair story. So, a lot of people, when they think of that, they connected with just females, like, oh, only females care about their hair, guys don't care, or whatever the case is. But you've actually experienced something that you could share and people can relate to.
Yeah, my hair actually started, I first had my first, I call it a fallout. My hair literally fell out. Black folks, me and my sister was conjuring up what it could be. Oh, it's probably that shampoo you're using. It's too much sulfate. It's too much this. We got sensitive skin. You can't use that. We got to use Shea Moisture. We got to do this. We got to do that. So I'm just thinking like, okay, I'm working out here, back and forth from Chicago to DC to New York, traveling, doing different things. I'm like, oh, the weather's probably affecting it. At one point, I thought I had cancer, child. I was like, oh my God, I'm just gonna get checked for everything. Because I didn't know, because at this point, I was like maybe just literally 28, 29 years old, had a full beard and a full head of hair, which I've always had. And it got real thin, like it was real thin. Like I was looking like Mr. Burns up there. And I was like, baldness does not run in any of my family. So I was like, on either side, even my elders that were in their 90s and 80s, full head of hair.
Right.
So I was like, okay, something's up. Okay. So a girlfriend of mine named Maya Sly, shout out to Maya Sly, she's down in Atlanta. she had sent me a hair serum. She was like, hey, you might have alopecia. She was just telling me about all the different forms of alopecia there was, because I was just telling her about, my schedule, how it's working, my diet. And she said, well, switch up your diet a little bit, try this, and let me see how this works. My hair grew back like that. And I was like,
Wow.
okay, maybe it is stress related. Maybe it is diet. Maybe it is that shampoo. Let me just, not use that anymore. Well, fast forward, I moved to Los Angeles, started filming the show. This is probably my second or third season in. I started noticing like little patches in the back of my head, nothing I'd ever seen before. And I was like, okay, what's going on? And it was like little perfect little circles. I'm like, do I got a wingworm? Like, what's going on? I'm freaking out. Like,
Wait,
what
you
is
thought
going
you
on
had
here? Like, and then I
you
started
thought you
noticing.
had wingworms. You just became a hypochondriac. You like, I got everything. What's the
Right, I'm nervous, like, girl, because this is when bed bugs is like real big in LA at that point in time. So I was like, oh my God, is something wrong? I just ordered this bed. What's going on with my head? So I done went and got these expensive silk pillowcases. Trying to think like, oh my God, what is going on with my hair? Girl, then my eyebrows started spotting. So we're filming. So I'm just like getting the makeup artist to like fill it in for me. I'm learning I'm on YouTube taking tutorials how to do it myself. I'm watching Masika and Moniece and the girls get ready. Like, all right, let me see how they do it. Because I'm low-key trying to just manage this. Like, what the hell is going on with me?
right?
So then my beard started patching. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say who it was, but somebody left their little follicle spray in the dressing room one day, and the lady was like, "Oh, such and such uses this." See, I'm not being messy and saying who it was. He uses it to fill in his beard, his hairline. I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll let me try it." So then I was using that to fill it in. So on some of the scenes, I was looking real crisp and sharp. So I'm just like, okay, something's going on, but your hair's falling out. Are you dying? You have like, what's going on? So I'm on Google instead of calling my mama, who is a PA. So finally, my mom is like, I went to my mom's house when they had a do-rag on it. My mama was like, you're not finna sit at this table and eat with this do-rag on. I don't care who, Misster Ray or not. You ain't finna sit at my table with no do-rag on. And I was like, Mommy, my hair looks a mess. And my grandma was like, I seen it last night when you fell asleep and it came off. She was like, let your mama look at your head. And I'm just like, we all at the table, all my cousins, all kind of family. I'm just like,
mind y'all business.
Oh my God. So I took it off. And then that's when my mother was like, that's alopecia. That's when I found out about how it is not really prevalent, but it has had its bouts in our family before. And so that's when my mother referred me to the dermatologist that I went to and underwent I didn't really undergo anything. I tried a steroid. As you saw season 6, I looked like the Powder Puff Man walking down the street. My face was big. My belly was big. My back was big. My fingers was big. Like everything was big. Like I was just like, this ain't working. Ain't nothing growing. Because as you saw, as the season progressed, my hair disappeared more and more and more and more. Which is why, I really didn't have a hat off my head, or I didn't have that do-rag on, or you saw parts of my beard was here or there, or it was horrible. Like I really did not know who I was. Like even with them trying to put makeup on, like it just was like I just felt like a different person. Like I was like, okay, I can't hide this no more. I can't wear hats everywhere. I can't wear a do-rag everywhere. Tired of trying to cover this up. I'm tired of shaving my face down. I ain't trying to look young. I'm proud to be my age. I'm not trying to look young. And that's when then when the show aired, I already knew when it aired. I said, I'm going to be a meme. It's going to be a topic. And of course, it was a meme. It was a topic. It was viral. And it was shocking. Like, I knew what I looked like because I lived with it. I had not seen it on television. So for everyone else to see me be that drastically different, like in appearance, from my face to my hair, my weight, everything. I mean, even my voice was different then. I had a very deep, raspy voice. It was drastic and it was scary and it was alarming. So it went viral out of alarm, but it was a message to me like, bitch, you need to get it together. Like, figure out what's going on. What do we need to do diet-wise, lifestyle, just what needs to be done to preserve yourself. Yeah, because if you're going to work in television, I mean, we have a thick skin naturally working in reality TV, specifically Love and Hip Hop. And you can deal with a lot of things because we live it. So we know what's happening before it airs. You know, there's not really that many surprises on television, in all honesty.
Y'all have it
And
twice as hard though, because you have to live with it, and then it's played back on TV in front of our audience with the confessional, so people giving their 2 cents on the scene as it happens. So it's like,
yeah.
when can I escape it? You know?
Yeah, and it's like I'm mentally prepared for it. Like I was like, all right, it's gone, it's there. So that's why I went ahead and I tweeted what I tweeted, and that statement went everywhere. And I appreciate everyone's support. I didn't realize so many people were affected by alopecia. A lot of men, more women than men. I mean, like these girls you see with these lace fronts, they ain't wearing these lace fronts because they want to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I found out how so many of us mask our pain or our insecurity because we no longer have hair. Like you never know how much of an impact your hair means to you in your mental and in your personality and just your life until it's not there, and people know it's not there. You know, like I went from having a head full of hair of curly hair to bald and bloated. Like you know.
So major adjustments that you had to, you know, adjust to, but you look great now. You look amazing.
Oh, and my hair is, oh honey, she's back.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
she's there. She
What
Yeah, people were
did you
asking me.
do?
People were asking, was this a lace front? There's a little bit of gray in there, so no, this I ain't gonna buy no lace front with no gray hair with semi-dry scalp. Okay,
This is all
I'm just
me.
glad to. I'm just glad to have. I mean, this thing came back nice and curly. But honestly, the biggest thing was my diet. My mother is a PA. She is here in Los Angeles, and um, she, you know, works firsthand with, you know, disabled veterans, and this overall works in the general clinic as well. And she knew what I needed to do in terms of the major thing is because you don't know how alopecia, you don't know where it comes from and how it starts. It doesn't have a genetic pattern. It just comes. It is an autoimmune disease. So, and basically it's like your hair is fighting the follicles and it's falling out and you don't know why. Like stress triggers it, diet can trigger it. So what I was able to research and what my mother was able to tell me and what, you know, my nutritionist was able to tell me was to switch some things up. So I'm not a vegan. I will never be vegan.
I want my meat. Okay.
I like meat in my mouth. Okay. I will never give it up. But instead of getting fried chicken, I'll do grilled chicken. I'm doing a lot of salmons. I love salads now. I found so many different salad dressings, child. I love grilled food. So like Mexican food is always good for me. Seafood was good for me. A lot of things I had to cut down was Jack in the Box egg rolls. Oh, I love a Jack in the Box egg roll.
Or them tacos.
You see, I'm just rubbing my neck talking about it. Ooh. Cut out stuff like that, like late night foods, like going to Barry's, getting a lobster pizza. Like I really had to cut a lot of that out and make sure that my meals were worthwhile because I also do have hypoglycemia, which is like a complication of diabetes, but I'm not diabetic. But I have all the complications that someone with it would, but my body just doesn't produce sugar. So I specifically have to eat, you know, 4 to 5 times a day as it is anyway. So I was like, well, if I'm going to be eating all this much, I need to make sure I'm eating right then. So I'm not on TV still looking bloated when I'm not even on the steroids. So that is a tribute to what you see now and what you saw. So yeah, and then you know you're getting older. You want to eat right for your blood type anyway. So and I can honestly say with me changing my diet, me even now being back in graduate school, being in graduate school, having a routine, being consistent with my day to day has really helped me with my eating habits and has helped me gradually lose weight naturally.
Well, I'm happy that you found, you know, what works for you now. Your hair, looking at your hair, what alopecia? What you talking about?
Oh no. She can pop back up now. You see right here, it's a little thin right here. It's a little thin. That means this man that I was talking to was stressing me out. I said, sir, I'm gonna take a break from you for about 2 weeks, okay? Can't have my beard falling out of no man.
Right. So what products do you like using for your hair now?
Well, for my hair now, I do shampoo and conditioner with Shea Moisture now. I do use that. It's with Jamaican black castor oil. That's really good for my hair. There is another product that I use that I will be doing an announcement for that I'm not going to announce today, but there is a specific product. There is a specific product that I use to jumpstart this process, and I actually started it. October 2019. So this is when we were in Atlanta to film the last Love and Hip Hop Hollywood reunion. I started using the product then. And I used it throughout the entire pandemic while I was in Atlanta during the entire pandemic last year, 2020. And this is the result of that product, along with my diet. And, you know, I was at home as a pandemic. I was able, there's no reason for me not to be able to walk. You know what I'm saying? You know, get some exercise in, whether it was walking, drinking more water, you know, having a cocktail without the chaser, you know, just different ways you can cut. Don't cut it out because you're going to be lying to yourself and you'll be mad when you cheat. Just cut some stuff out that you can cut out. So that was the main thing. But I will be announcing this hair product because I will be partnering with them, and we will do a whole national campaign about this, and I'll be a spokesperson for the company. And like I said, the results do vary from person to person, but I will tell you that 6 or 7 people that I've given this product to personally who need, including one of my friend's mothers, whole transformation. I mean, all her hair has grown back. And I have videos from them, I have testimonials from them. They've been using the product themselves. You know, unsolicited. They did this just based off me using it. And I can't wait to share all their stories with you guys because, again, it varies, but I mean, it does work.
I believe it for sure because I see your hair looking like, you know.
I'm trying to be like you and Ashley Everett, okay? Y'all the ones with these curls. Around. I don't even know where these curls came from. My mama was like, that might have came from your daddy's side. My dad was like, that might have came from your mama's side. They don't know where this hair came from.
Look, it's a curly person in everybody, I swear. My journey is like 5 years deep. I used to straighten my hair every 2 weeks, but I got a grasp on healthy hair and I haven't looked back. So it's a process for sure. Because I know my hair long, but right now it's real short. I'm looking like I got a little bob cut, but it's all good.
If you blew that out, girl, your hair would be down to your back.
Man. But I appreciate you're so authentic and your story is so real. I think maybe that's what encouraged you to write. I know you have a book coming up.
Yes, I'm actually working on the cover right now. I got on the call with you. I was just working with the graphics guy. Yeah, the cover is getting ready. We are dropping it June 18th, kicking off Juneteenth weekend, all things Black.
Okay.
I'm excited about that. But tomorrow on my birthday, it will officially be available for pre-order. Yes.
Okay, so tomorrow your birthday.
My birthday, yes. Tomorrow's my birthday. Oh, y'all can go vote for me. I'm nominated for Reality Royalty at the Reality Awards. The link is on my Twitter page.
We already talked about that, so y'all need to go vote.
Yes. What else can I tell you? My book will be available tomorrow. I'm turning 38 years old. I don't
Oh my goodness, 38 where?
I don't feel it.
What? What you talking about?
And I just want to say, I love everybody. I thank everybody for the support. You guys have really been like, I mean, just the comments I've been reading online, like, y'all know how to boost nigga up. Real. Like,
that's what we here for.
I love it. So I really appreciate it. Like, I've been dedicated to, you know, just better health, better wellness, better everything. And I feel like it's showing and people are able to see that. So I just want to continue to be somewhat impactful in any way that I can to anybody about anything. And also I got a board game coming out called Yard U, Ultimate HBCU Experience coming out this homecoming season.
Yes.
I'm working this year. We working, okay?
You working. You a jack of all trades. You make game boards. You are all
Yes.
You better tell them. Alopecia survivor, okay?
Oh, listen, okay. There is life there. Now, I got some grays up here. Now, you see the grays? I ain't asked for the grays to grow back, but you know what? Jesus gave me back my edges, so I'm not complaining.
So
and he gave me back my brows.
Be stingy. We can't be stingy now.
He gave me back my brows, too.
Well, I'm so excited for all that you have going on. When we get off, I'm going to pin the link for your voting experience.
Yes, thank you.
And give you all, all the details on your book. I'm really excited for you, and I'm rooting for you. So
thank you so much, friend. And there's some events coming up very soon. Look on my Instagram. My birthday is officially tomorrow, but this whole weekend here, if you're in LA, there's an event going on called Stoner Fest. And my Aries brother, Eric Bellinger, is the headliner. So we're gonna be there turning up, full concert. It's an after party. 420 is gonna be edibles, all kind of good stuff. Please wear your mask. And if you ain't got your shot and you know you sick, don't bring your ass to this party. Okay, I promise you, you will get stuck outside. I don't care who you are.
Look,
If
don't
you
ruin
don't
it.
pass that temperature check, you are not coming inside. I got my shot, but I'm still not trying to catch whatever extra is going on either. So
Right. I heard
make sure
that.
you're
Well,
right.
you have a great weekend. Happy early birthday.
Okay,
And
thank you.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, babe. Bye.
Bye.